less than them, you have to do anything for being in them circle or for get certain opportunity. You know, see we are going for Hollywood. You know, see the whole of them are go down.
The whole of them are go down,
man. Same with an army, man, you know. And one have to realize, you know, you see now the army, a whole heap of little tradition enough to sign and join to a military, you know. So same contract a demon from him going to the US Army, you know. Listen to me now, man. The demons unleashing a CMR, you know. So CMR try to unleash it for a young girl because that are the demons when pick up in the army for sex little young girl. You see if we now have spiritual eyes and look through the realm of the spirit and see what going with CMR. CMR now behaving himself, CMR contract a demon from the army.
Kenny, I don't mean to cut you, honey. My husband commit suicide. The S word, the big S word. Sorry about that, Flex. Committed in New York. Him jump off of the bridge at New York. The Brooklyn Bridge, downtown Manhattan. Him jump off of it. In the halftime, get kicked out of the U.S. Navy. When I bring him to the doctor before that, prior to that, you know what he told the doctor? That the guys in the army was essaying him. The white ones. So there is no getting out of it. The only thing he see was to kill
get
himself.
a contract demon from in there. But if you are not a Christian, and if you are not a prayer warrior, you cannot see in the realm of the spirit. Once you go in the U.S. Army or any army at all, you get indulged in a lot of activity that you don't want to do. Yeah, so CMR catch a demons from there, and it's been following him up because nobody see to cast it out, and nobody see to do nothing about it. And then CMR wife is blind. She's blind.
She not blind. She not blind. She not blind. She greedy.
Spirit man, she blind.
She greedy. She not blind. She not blind.
Miss Unique, you
She
can
not
look it
blind
up.
in the name of God. She not blind.
Hold on, Unique, you can look it up. Look up June 20, 2014.
Yeah, man, she blind in the realm of the spirit, man.
Not a blind, she not blind. She just as guilty as him. She not blind. You know, I know so that woman they not blind, me go show you a play. Notice every time somebody come out, you see she sit down and talk to him about it, she pick up for him. And you tell me say a child get molested now and it happened before. You hear about it, we hear about it, and she still not do nothing, and she blind at a blood clot. No love can blind, so the love of money make her do anything under the sun. Of course, she don't love the man there. Me no feel she love the man there. Me feel she take what she can get.
And she don't love him. And she don't love him. And him no love her.
And she don't know if he left him because she love him.
I don't even think it's greed. I think it's a fact that she probably feel like she's obligated to him for because he's the reason why she's in the country. First off, so she wants that.
Yeah.
She has that, you know,
me no want
obligation.
no man married me and give me no green card. Now no give me no stay in no country.
We only see what they show we in them videos. We don't know what's going on behind closed door.
Let me tell you, baby, you see me feel say them marriage now go good. And you see on social media because of the brand that they have to pretend for our sake.
Exactly.
But him keep on Africa of everything, so she have to put back the puzzle together.
I drag Chrissy.
Then I pick up Chrissy either because Chrissy know. Chrissy obviously know you need. She know.
May I say something? You can't say she know neither, I know, because sometimes things happen and we don't know.
Oh, she don't know. We know for a long time and not just know him do it. It's not just now.
May I say something? Good evening. Hi. You see when the exposure of the cheating came around and Chrissy came to the media to speak for the first time, she said she's strong. And she said she loved her husband completely. And she said to the people, I am hurt, I am disappointed, but I am good. What I am worried about is my husband. And I pray for him. I've been praying for him because he is sick. This gives him excuse to do what he is doing. When you tell a man that his behavior is sick behavior, if everybody remember how they bash Shani, this girl was a girl that was mentally broken. He used her and he refused her. He even admitted her in a mental institution. this man is so wicked. And then you heard what Chrissy said in the car. Even today I went back and watched it. She said, she actually laughed and she said, how could you leave receipt? That was her, that she said, oh, you left receipt. That means to say, if the girl never have her text and the girl never have her receipt, nothing would come out. Nobody would believe anything. She covers for this man.
She covered and bad behavior. You cover bad behavior, you're gonna get the result eventually.
Chrissy Instagram page and sister Chrissy still have family picture up with Cushion and them something.
You're not doing nothing good for the person if you're covering up their bad behavior.
Chrissy still have Cushion picture.
You can't put a band-aid on it and think it's gonna get better. It's not gonna get better.
Don't tell this man.
Basically, what Chrissy is saying is that CMR needs psychiatric evaluation. You understand when she came out and said that CMR is sick?
Listen, Chrissy Instagram,
right?
Chrissy life story.
He said him sick physically.
No, me not
You
agree with that.
understand? Him sick in him head. So him need psychiatric evaluation and everybody can see that. So when me come up here and not defend me, I defend CMR, you know. I am just defending the fact that we don't really know exactly which little girl it was or it is. And CMR me I defend because if CMR did that to Chrissy that girl, I don't people that child him totally wrong and it's good on me.
Because at the end of the day, them are affect the people them and me not care when them dash them need to come out of society from who pick them and that we are say we not care which little girl or little boy we not care. They need to bungle up one place and dash them away. Period, point blank.
Miss Unique, you sound like the girl who come up
Gemini,
here
I
just now.
understand what you are saying. I understand what you are saying, but it is not going to happen that way.
But if we make excuses for them, it now got change.
But I understand what you are saying.
Society, and that is my plea. Get back
I agree with
shoot
you,
them in
but
them
it is
head.
not
Me not
going to
business. Them need to
happen.
come out of society and allow the liquor pitting them alone.
Well, I might agree with you, it's not going to happen.
Well, guess what? My watch, it would
What
have
you need to
happened.
do is
It doesn't matter about what society are gonna do. Let me tell you something.
What everybody needs to do is stop making excuses for these
I
type
don't
of
care what
people.
nobody's saying.
Me have a question.
Make excuses for these
Me
type
have
of
one
people.
question there.
Everybody's talking.
Because
Me have one
nobody is supposed to
question
feel
there.
any urge for underage.
Me have one
Right?
question
There's
there.
no way a man is supposed
Unique,
to feel any
unique.
urge for
All right, unique. Me have a one
So they
question
need to
there.
check him out.
Lord God. Unique.
just
All right, me have a one question.
To check him
Uno
into
was in
jail,
Chrissy
also the girl can
position,
get
right?
justice.
If Uno
Then
was
need
the
to check
wife in
out
that
Hold
position,
on, Lee.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let one
would
person
Uno
talk.
still have CMR picture up on the page same way? Chrissy post up on her story.
No,
said,
that check it down until everything
she
is
post up on her
clear.
Instagram story.
But
Said,
check
she
it
just
out.
vote on them something there.
Till everything
She
is
post
clear.
a
Oh, you
BMW
got
and
clear of
something
a
there.
sex offender. Till everything is clear. You need. Me not know. Me not comfortable.
Nothing
with
Chrissy
you.
business.
Guys, hold on.
There is
guys,
no way
let's
under
stop-
no
let's stop
circumstances.
Hold
Business.
on, Eva. Hold on, guys. Let's stop Flex Scream to 60K, guys. This is good.
Gemini, you
We're
just have
having
to
a
try
topic.
and understand on the terms that I am
Miss Unique,
talking.
hold on. Let me tell the people to tap the
Flex.
screen.
You need to control your platform.
All right, baby.
Here's Simone.
Listen, I don't care what nobody says. I'm not defending no husband for nothing. Me I kill him myself. Me I take him out myself. Me don't care what nobody say. Me no want the society for do nothing because me I gotta do it. You can't touch nobody for me. Me don't care for niece. Me don't care for granddaughter. Me don't care for grandson. Me don't care for niece or nephew. Me I take you out myself. Done. Gone. Done. Me not ask Christ nothing. I'm not ask police. Me go take your body. I'm gonna send you right to the police
I
station
am going
myself.
to say this
Me not
because
care.
we have to be truthful and we have to be logical. Then again, I am going to say this. You are saying that, but I guarantee you that you would not kill him.
You fuck.
I am saying
Me, I do it myself. Me, I go do it myself. You understand? Me, I go do it myself. Me, I go take away your, take away your eggplant. Me, I go take away your finger them. Me, I go take away your hand. Me, I go take away your foot. Me, I take away everybody.
Unique. I could have 10 years from now me find that out. I guarantee you say you are go down. The family are go down. Come and stop and take care of the whole generation.
I'm logical. The only way you go do it, you have to go to eating and sleep.
Me not do nothing and not sleep. Me do it when you're weak. Me take it out.
You can
Me already make up my mind. I'm not joking on that.
I'm not like them here. I'm not like them here.
Murder Samantha.
The man wicked and terrible.
Nobody can really go pick me around me and make me know. God no man, you know that.
I have flex to all my pum pum bust up and me have my picking and somebody come rape my picking, one kick in my chest. Fly kick. Critical.
What
Listen, when me
What
done make
I
an
can
example
say-
of time.
what I have to say is whether you're a mother or a mother not, I find it very, very sad that we have women defending CMR. We cannot find an excuse for CMR behavior. Everything about this is sad. Whether it's my child, CMR child, or another child, it's a child. We don't care which child it is. Everything about this is just disgusting. We can't defend CMR for this.
At no point.
CMR is the victim. The child is a victim.
100%.
Let's forget about CMR and Chrissy and what's going to happen to them and their brand. It's about the child. That's the only victim here, the child. And I was just reading the police report just now, and the child said it happened more than once. And she just felt like she had to say to somebody. And she was very explicit.
Baby, if you're gonna pick up on for them and say all of them mad, all of them are gonna go a psychiatric.
Exactly.
Wait, none of them now go pay.
And she was so explicit. She mentioned how the man took her pants down and all this, and it said it happened 6 months ago.
No, it's so
She said, and the thing about it is, CMR is so manipulative because the child said she was afraid that people might think he's a bad person. That's the same monster that said something to that child.
No, it's in the police report, Nadine. It's in the police report.
Children are always going to blame themselves regardless of yes.
Yeah. But the child said how this monster took her off the bed and put her on the bedroom floor.
Mighty Jesus.
Can you imagine how traumatized this child is? And you know what's going to be worse?
You know why I'm not going to pick up for this gentleman, this man either, who is CMR. Let me tell you why. Because when we are going to say him sick, right? When we are going to say him sick, what you mean? What you mean?
We're covering his action.
This was so premeditated. And I'm more than one time.
I don't know if people don't
help.
But I see people saying he's under spiritual attack. What spiritual attack? This man is demonic. He's a monster who prey on kids.
Because the problem is enough of them people they have fetish for kids and them have this sexual this and that. Listen,
you see with all of this is why I say this every time. No influencer can be my role model because 90% of the time they put on a show for the media and behind closed door their life is a mess. When I hear CMR speak in court today and he have to have a public defender because he's broke, but the lifestyle he play on the media when he said he make $55K a year, I'm like, what the fuck?
I know, you know, them trying to tell lie. You know
No, but he swore he was under oath, and this is gonna come up in
No,
court.
the reason why I said that you can actually trick the system by putting things in assets in other person's name, so you don't pay enough taxes. So you can't always manipulate the financial aspect of things.
I wanted to hold on. Let me say something to Simone. I wanted to listen to this keenly what he said to the court. The court said you make $55,000. You're getting $2,500 from the army, and your paycheck from the school was $1,300. And he said, yes, ma'am, that's what's on record, but I'm self-employed. That mean that sum that he gained from like YouTube, their channel, and all those stuff, he did not put that in the court document.
He said that's what he placed on record. He said he was doing much better, but his personal finances took a dive. But with all that I'm saying, all this can be proven, and I don't think that's the truth. And then again, he was under oath, so that's another perjury if you want to play the court. But if you look at CMR demeanor when the judge said, because the prosecution said they wanted no bail until trial, and the judge said even though it's a serious offense, she's going to offer bail. And when the judge said that, the man had a smirk on his face. Yes.
When the first time they denied bail, he rolled his eyes and lifted his head.
Because guess what? The video we are seeing now, that happened 2 days ago, But it was just uploaded today. That's why we're seeing it now. No. You understand me? Yeah. But it is just so sad. Like the men that is supposed to be protecting the kids are the one that's
let me tell you, I don't think that these type of crimes are held as high as they should be, because a lot of the times they just get a slap on the wrist.
And go back in the public.
It's kind of very when it's a black man. It's very when it's a black man.
Not only that, that is one of the worst crimes to go into jail with.
And that's also Florida. So Florida kind of have a different type of law than the rest of states. So I know that, the penalty will be the right amount of sentencing, and it's a Republican state. Just know, I'm sorry, some never vote for Trump in it.
Can I play?
The only person I'm sorry for.
I'm recording, guys.
Hold on.
It should be noted that Dash was sleeping on the bed beside her. The child was wearing a spaghetti strap. Well, right as I know, it said Dash was sleeping on the bed beside her. Maybe it's her sister or what, or her next family member, I don't know. This child was wearing a spaghetti strap top and a long pajama pants. It should be noted that there are a total of 4 female children in the household, with the victim being the oldest. So basically, the oldest girl child in a CMR household, this incident happened to. I don't know who is the oldest child, so you guys let me know in the comment section. Alright, but if you don't know the girl name, don't go there now and try to abuse her or try to victimize her even more now. Just remember that she's a child and she has a traumatic phase in her life now. So don't need to really out her or dox her. Just leave the child alone and let us deal with CMR. Don't try to provoke nothing. No further fear or make her life any more harder than it is at the moment. So let's just continue. There's a baby monitor in the bedroom, but it only shows live video. It does not save the recording. This is accessible via an application on Dash iPhone. So I don't know if the mother name or a CMR name right there. She believes the redacted also has access to it as well. So basically, the mother and the father, which is CMR and his wife, have access to the camera as well. This information was provided by Dash. Agreed to the forensic interview, and I transport the child to the center. A forensic interview was completed with the child protected team at the Howard Phillips Center for Children. I attempt to make contact with the suspect at his residence at around 2100 hours at his residence with negative contact. DCFS placed the children under safety plan where they remain with a family friend and would not be allowed to return to the home until a later time. So basically, it come like all of the kids have gone out of the home. DCFS kept all of the kids them. So let's move on. At 820 hours, and the same November the 2nd, 2024, I, along with Officer Calixto and Officer Kashita made contact with the suspect at his residence. I presented the information about the allegation to him. He indicated that there are cameras in the bedroom and it would show he never went to the room. So basically, CMR play semantics. He knows the camera in the bedroom, so he might use it as an excuse, but however the camera is only show live feed, it don't record the thing. So he knows he don't use as a camera in the room, he feels that is any justification or that is his saving grace to him. No, people, more you guys to listen to this paragraph keenly. The explanation he provided was that yesterday morning, he went in the room to wake up the victim. She was on the floor playing with herself. The suspect stated when he saw that, he yelled at her to get back in bed. He said he then went to get the other kids ready for school. He indicated this was not the first time this has happened. He advised he is a dash based on social media account. He believed the victim is a good kid and is smart and does not cause issues. He later indicated she was a liar and has stated in the past to family friend that he was concerned that she would make lies against him. He used the example that she once told the police that she did not see Dash hit him, but said she saw him hit Dash and he was arrested for domestic violence. Based on the investigation, Christian Carter was placed under arrest. He was placed in my department, issued handcuffs, which were doubled up and checked for a proper fit. Christian was transported to the Apopka Police Department and then to Orange County without incident. My department issued body-worn camera was and active for the entire event. So you know what I'm going now.
Good night, guys. But you see, you realize how wicked Cushion is. Cushion turn it around on the child.
Yeah, of course.
This is what narcissistic people do.
And that is not a madman then, because he know him a do.
He's a narcissist. He's a narcissist.
Exactly. This is a narcissistic behavior.
They always play the victim. Always. Them always make you question your existence. As if, you wrong and them right. Always.
And you know what's going to happen? This child is going to blame herself. If the marriage is supposed to divorce come in any place, she's going to blame herself for this.
Blame herself.
Of course, him planned this. So that means I'm not mad.
You don't understand. This
and I said the little girl was playing with herself. Ridiculous.
She is
and him just get back in bed. Come on.
She is 14 years old. Why is there a camera in a 14-year-old room? She's 14.
Have you seen?
Maybe he's the one watching
why when you saw a teenager playing with themselves, why didn't you alert the mother? Why didn't you say, what are you doing?
But
you go back in bed and then get up. Come on.
You know, the first time I saw her in a fitted jeans pants,
yes, Maya.
This little girl shape out so nice. Listen. You see, this man, he prey on this little girl, and the fact that she told him that she saw him hit the dad, he was being revengeful. So either way, him have to get her out of the house. He didn't forgive her, and that was his goal, to get her out of the house. So he tried to make her feel uncomfortable as possible. See, Mar, me I tell you, say, if I did ever my child, me I tell you today,
you see why
everybody would be talking about that girl that just
God's favorite. You see why I say Chrissy had to know, because you cannot know say one fucking camera in your daughter room. Why one camera in a teenage daughter fucking room? That is weird as fuck.
That's what I'm asking. Why is there a camera there? How does she change in peace, in private?
Genesis, I come round.
Why is there a camera
obviously you not trust your man. Obviously, she not trust her man. Why she put a camera in her daughter's room and not the door enter into her daughter's room?
Go lock the door now. Me not think of the stepdaughter, guys. Listen.
No, it says the oldest person resided in the house.
The oldest child.
Remember,
stepdaughter.
Teenager was over there.
The oldest child is the stepdaughter. And the rest of the kids them are smaller.
No, listen, another girl.
It is the stepchild.
Halloween.
Nah.
Yes. Go back and watch the video.
You can't, but you hear it clearly. You hear it clearly in the court.
It's a
the judge said
reside.
he cannot
It's a
reside in the house with the
It's a
victim.
reside. There must be somebody who
Cannot reside in the house.
No,
it's-
ladies,
yeah.
listen for a second. It says that he cannot reside in the house with any kids.
With
and
the
he cannot
victim.
be around any kids.
No, with the victim. With the victim.
That too, that shows him
With
said
the
that.
victim. And he cannot be around
Yeah.
any kids in general.
Exactly.
Underage, he cannot be around them. No kids at all.
So that means Chrissy pick up for him and she ain't try for her for her daughter, you see?
But you know what happened sometimes. You know what happened. Sometimes we as women, we try to settle too much for mediocre to impress people. When slowly we are dying inside. Sometimes we put on things on in the media for sake for people think we have the best life when truly we are not living no life. And it's sad because I am not trying to save no marriage, and at the end of the day I'm hurting myself and I'm hurting my kids.
Listen,
because if you read
even before media, family members love to push things on the carpet.
Yeah.
All the time. Like I said, I'm a victim of this. So regardless of media or no media, family members, things will go on in a them household, in a them family, and everybody shut them mouth. Period.
And not only that, because sometimes when us, as somebody that has been sexually abused, oftentimes the reason why we don't report certain things is because of humiliation. It's because of humiliation. I want to
ask Eva a question.
Them care about what people feelings. Yeah.
Eva?
Yes, sweetie.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You told your story, right?
Yeah.
And a part of that story, right? You said did you ever try to reach out to somebody when it just happened?
I reached out to my mother, the best person I thought
I
was.
want you to stop there. I want you to stop there because I remember you saying that,
Of course,
and I want you to think about this child, and she said this happened 2 times prior to this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever think that she might try to get through to her mother before she reached to the teacher? Nobody cannot tell me, say, Chrissy is not a part of this. And you see, when you come out that you are a part of this, I hope somebody see you and flatten you with a stone.
I woke up the morning, I went straight to my mother's house, my mother's room. I told her the man was there. He cussed me off in front of my mother. My mother didn't even stop him from disrespecting me. She didn't say nothing to defend me. She didn't say nothing. The man cussed me off. He stomped out. He left. He left for a couple of days. He come right back into my mother's house and she was perfectly fine with it. She sent me up to school begging me not to cry. It happened.
If you listen to abuse, if you listen to people who get abused and they tell a story, they always
nobody cannot tell me nothing because I was
close
a victim
to
of
them.
this.
But then don't listen. Maybe she say him touch her upon her shoulder. She not like him touch her upon her shoulder. And she say, where he touching your shoulder? Well, that's all right. That's your dad. He can't do that. So that's the type of person you come off as.
Listen, there is no child when know where. Listen, as young as children are, right? Picture yourself as a child. If, for example, me over Ayaflex the other Ayaflex touch me on my shoulder, me now go tell my mother say Ayaflex just touch me on my shoulder. If somebody else touch me in a more sexual way, me I gonna know the difference. Children are not stupid, and children are more open than we think. They are not fools. Remember, them learn them something in a school about puberty and all of that. Them learn about the body at school. Them go HFLE and all of that. They are not stupid. So if a child come to you, good touch, bad touch, right, Tati? Even me learned that at school when I was young. So the teachers will tell them, and them are gonna know, say, if a child come to you and say, I don't like the way somebody touch me, now obviously it can't be a good touch. And you as a parent, as an adult, should look into it. It's guilty and still proven innocent for me.
But you know what, guys?
You remember the 2 prior time,
Please, let me Good evening, I'm a social worker. Good evening, I'm a social worker and I've dealt with cases like this. So, let's listen and dissect it properly. The child may or may not go to her mother. If you would have watched the videos, you would have realized, I don't know how much of you would have realized, whenever the child is around him, she tends to
finger her clothes a lot. She tends to roll her shirt, the bottom of her shirt, or she will twiddle her hands. You can look at those behavior. One, she feels a need because her father is not in her life, and she see how happy her mother seems to be. So she might not go to her mother because she didn't want to break up what she thought her mother have. And I've dealt with cases where the child did not go to, and the child and the mother have a very good relationship, but they did not go to the parents because they feel as if they're protecting the parent or protecting the happiness of the parent.
But can I say something though? Do we really think that Chris was ever happy? Like when you watch the videos,
well, I'm not saying that the child may have seen what she had.
I'll tell you.
Because everything,
Chris was
what
never
makes
really
you happy, that's not what makes me happy.
I'll tell you. I hear you. I hear you, right? You was a social worker. All right. Well, I've worked in prison with offenders that commit these crimes against numerous females, right? Numerous kids. And they will tell you the reason why I did this. The mom leave the child alone with me. The mom believed me over the child. So it continued to happen. I had an offender that I had an encounter with that was doing it to the son and the daughter. And he said the woman is so stupid because when the kids tell her, she believed me over the kids. So I continue. What do you say about those cases?
No, I'm saying that there are cases, but I'm also saying that there are cases where the child might not say anything to the parent, but as a parent, there must have been a case where the mother ought to have seen a withdrawal with the child's behavior towards I'm saying that she might not say anything to the mother, but the mother must. There's no way you can miss because again, whenever he comes around the child, you will see that the child may move her shoulder, she might just back. There will be a withdrawal behavior towards him in the home. So she should have picked up on that, but I'm just saying that she might not say anything to the mother because she did not want to break up or whatever. She thinks that's what I'm saying.
But guys, as a victim myself of sexual abuse, I can remember, not all the time we speak, I can remember the very first time I wanted to say something to somebody, and I was living in the country with my grandmother, and my mom came from Kingston to the country, and I said to my mom, my vagina burned me, and her exact word was, I wash your panty them good. I did not say anything else to anybody. Couple months later, my abuser took me to the bushes and buried me alive. Thirdly, I tried to kill myself. I spent 92 days in the hospital. So oftentimes we are afraid to speak up because of humiliation, because of fear, because of what society. So sometimes she might not want to speak up because in the report she said she wanted to.
Your family will shun you.
Don't believe you
also the child might also feel as if because they're on social media, maybe she didn't want.
Not gonna do that to you. Oh, that your father not gonna do that to you. And
they don't believe. They never believe the person.
Also, if you observe the mannerism of the child, you will realize how the child behave most times. She might not want it to be on social media because she knows that they're they're famous. So you can you imagine the weight of this very child shoulder. One, she didn't want her siblings to be without their father. Exactly. Another thing, she didn't want her mother that the home to be broken. And then there's a social media issue. And that is why she went to the teacher, and that's why she also said that she just wanted to tell an adult because she didn't want nobody to hurt him or her mother to get hurt. So again, she is still protecting the home.
Exactly.
That is what she does. And a lot of times these victims, they become victims. They become victims themselves all over again because they have to. Even in a city, sometimes it happens and they don't want to tell a parent or they don't want to tell because if they do, the community might know or the perpetrator might end up die or something. So they become
somebody said something in the comment section.
Like, to be very honest, it's such a sad, heartbreaking story.
Somebody said CMR can be abusive to the mother too. So probably she afraid. There is so many different dynamics that can be going on right now. We only can just scratch the surface. Because what if she knew she was trying to get away, but she can't get away, but she have to play it safe? It can be so much things, guys. Me no know, but me know say me woulda kill him.
Right now, I think Chrissy might be blaming herself too, because Chrissy might be saying, "And I give up from the incidents before. This might have never happened," you know. So she might be blaming herself as well.
And yes, it could have been prevented. It could have been prevented.
Simone,
we keep giving.
Simone. I just want to send you a virtual hug. I sent other one. She told her story, and I want to send you one too. Okay?
I'm sending you one too. Trust me. I'm sending you. Trust me. I'm telling you.
Virtual hug, sister, because you know it takes a lot sometimes to even think about what you go through when somebody else is going through the same thing.
Exactly. And this is what I said to people. This is what I said to people. It doesn't matter how old you are. You never ever get over sexual abuse, because I have days where I just draw my curtains and all I want to see is just darkness. I know what depression is. People think, I tell people all the time, stress is nothing compared to depression. Depression is the closest thing to death.
She's on IG saying she's on IG posted that she voted today. I don't think she cares. Me not think she care either. I feel she know. But favorite, God's favorite, you see probably through them older, but you see through me still young. And when me go through me it make me very violent. I am extremely violent. You see them take it as hurt and me take it as anger, so you don't even know.
Right.
Me still can't talk about my experience. Down to this day.
You know,
that's
and I pray one day.
That's why I'm trying to protect my one them.
I pray one day God give you the strength where you can look back at it and say, yes, I beat the odd. And that's what we're going to pray for this little girl. And I want every mother, whether you believe the story or not, whether you're waiting for the results or not,
for the child.
go on your knees and say a prayer for this child, because she's going to need it. She's going
for the rest of the girls them for protection.
Not only do she feel today that she cost her family, this hurt, she's going to feel that she's the reason why her sister's father is in jail. And let me tell you about American school. They teach their kids how to dial 911. The guidance counselor will observe the behavior in that child and question the truth out of her. Protect our girls. We need them. These are the future. We have a Jamaican blood running for president. That's what I want for our girls. Like, listen, CMR, listen.
And our boys too, because them not partial nobody at this point.
Right.
And if you see how the world is going sick, everybody sleeping with anything, no animal, broomstick, everything just gone so bad.
Listen,
it's worse with the upset when I have afraid.
The upset I'm having at me is like me no say. So if CMR was close to me, we would have a different topic, because I am the mother who will definitely go in front of the judge and say, yes, I was hurt by what he did.
Me not care for my child or not.
Listen, man.
Me not care for my child or not. Period.
You know what I was saying?
Just vote a while ago and put it on her status, so she no business.
When your man depend trial for the FA, when your man depend trial for the big M, that's what you chose to do today. And this is what I was saying. Woman, whether it be your child or it be somebody else's child, from him name call upon the girl, disappear. Disappear like him.
You know what?
Well,
no, sir.
Right? You know what I was trying to say all day today? I was saying to myself, we keep saying stepdaughter. This is the only father this child knows. It's his daughter, even though it's not biological. It's his daughter. He been in that child since she's a baby.
Somebody say, she put up the money for him bill.
I wouldn't doubt that.
She did bail him. She's the one that bailed him. She is the one that bailed him. I
would not doubt that.
If she did. It's been on the thing.
The person who plays
the
on YouTube.
Listen, man. You see, if you don't want real justice, make 500 that we write to the Florida governor and said, listen, this is a child molester. We don't want him in America. And see if him not have to come out of the country. It just take 5
But we don't want him in Jamaica either, miss. We don't want him in Jamaica either. We don't want him in Jamaica either.
True.
We don't want him in Canada neither.
The person who put out the report on YouTube said that there's a possibility where Chrissy can be charged.
Of course.
She should.
Somebody said a comment, guys. I want to read it for you. Somebody said it's always stuck in my head when they said that the little girl had insomnia. Me remember that too. When them say she can't sleep, she have problems sleeping.
Wow.
So why would cause that such a young child if can't sleep unless a lot of things on her mind?
There's a lot of
I'll tell you. Let's speak on this one. I'll tell you because I'll tell you.
Yes, right. So I'm still here. And that's why I'm saying that there will be. Well, I can't speak to exactly what will happen because I don't know of the law state in Florida. But I can tell you that
they're gonna send her to counseling, right?
Cases, I'm saying that the mother, no matter what, if you look on all the videos and you look whenever he's around her, when the child is talking, she tends to play with her fingers, and she tends to roll the hem of her blouse.
Jesus
She tends to sometimes she step away and she step back. If you look on most of the videos, you can see sometimes she don't even speak. They often come out and say she don't like to talk, she's shy. That is all their excuse. But I'm saying that the mother, sometimes she must have seen a change in behavior with the child.
That's why the person who placed the report on YouTube said that there's a possibility where she can be charged because he's saying that she must know about the 2 times before this one that CMR had touched her before.
She should get charged for that.
So she must have known about it.
A lot of people in the comment section, hold on guys, persons in the comment section is stating that the law don't need our help. We're still civilians, whether we live in Jamaica, US, Canada. Remember, if he gets deported, he's gonna be here. And for the persons who are picking up for Chrissy, remember, you see, as a parent, you have a due diligence to protect your children. And as a mother of girls and a boy, right? There is no way you can tell me, say, you know, see the changes in behavior of that child because it is obvious. Plus the insomnia, plus it happened 3 other times. Do not blind your eye to things because they're social media influencers. Because they knock on phone door is a different thing.
And then if you listen to the last part of what was read, the child stated that she just wanted to tell an adult to tell him not to do it anymore.
Exactly.
Listen to the last part. The child stated that she didn't want anybody to think that he's a bad person, so she's still trying to protect this man.
And
so
guys, in the comment section,
because she was protecting the home.
We are not attacking anyone, but based on the report that was given, you can know that something wasn't right in the home before, and it's stated that it's 3 times he did it, and he stated that he found the child playing with herself. So if him states him see the child playing with herself, why him never go to the mother? Why him never say, why are you playing with yourself? Why him never counsel her? Come on, guys. Come on. Una big people.
And by the way, if he goes to wake the others to go to school, why he didn't wake why did he tell her to go back to bed? Why did he tell her to go back to bed? If he was going to wake the others to school?
Guys, they stated in the police report that it's the oldest child that resided in the residence. So that means it's one of the daughters.
And there's 4 of them, 4 girls.
It said 4 female living in the home, and the incident happened to the eldest child.
Exactly.
And it also stated age. It also said 13 years old.
Exactly.
And then it goes back to where CMR was saying that the child was trying to tell him about the domestic violence.
And we know that was a fact as well because he was charged for domestic violence as well.
Yes, so
people,
so
let's
you
separate
see,
the facts from the
he said that
emotions.
the child did
The persons
mention
that are
that.
in the chat, please to separate your facts from the emotions. There are facts out there and your emotions because you love the brand and you love whatever. I too was one time was a fan. So let's separate the facts from the emotion. The facts is that there's a child that stated that she was molested. A child stated that it happened 2 occasions. Why will the child do it now? The child realized that, hey, if I don't say something, things are going to get further. The child realized no, say, and we were saying that why the child didn't say anything because we were about
Them ask her to reread the report. Them ask her to reread the report. So everybody that wasn't here, she's gonna play about the report for